Hey, what's going on, my fellow Digidorks? It's your old friend Tro here. So sorry it's been so long since upload, guys. I had to get a new computer. Anyways, we're back in action and we have got so much catching up to do. I've done no EX-10 videos or BT23. We're in BT23 now. So, gonna show you guys first a couple of my EX-10 deck lists and then we'll work our way from there. I'll try and be as quick as possible in the next couple of weeks uploading. Starting with the deck that won me the locals a few weeks ago, Lucemon, and its amazing support of EX-10. We got a brand new Lucemon Chaos Mode, brand new Lucemon Satan Mode, and possibly one of the best option cards in the game out there so far. We'll get to all that soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you freeloading dirtbags. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I haven't been sleeping well lately. We are almost at 900 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's get stuck into the deck list. Engage, bro.
200 boys and girls go through the digital world. Strategies that was away, pass through the digital gate. Digidorks, Digidorks, Digidorks.
Okay, first up on our deck list, our Digitama, as always. We've got 4 copies of Cupimon from EX-10. In these inheritables, your turn once per turn when any Digimon with Lucemon in their names move from the breeding area to the battle area by trashing a card in your hand, draw 1 and gain a memory. One of the best cards to ever have happened to Lucemon deck. Get to trash, draw and gain a memory when you raise a Lucemon out. It's really helping the tempo of the deck. Alright, on to our level 3s. For our level 3s, we got 4 copies of Lucemon from BT18, 4 copies of Lucemon from EX6, 4 copies of the brand new Lucemon EX-10, and just 2 copies of old school Lucemon BT4. This guy, by far, is our best boy. This is what you want to see in your opening hand. Start a main phase on play by trashing a card in your hand. Your opponent may trash their top security card. If this effect didn't trash, recovery 1 deck. So yes, you let your opponent choose, but either way, great outcome for you. And then end of your turn, by placing your level 6 Digimon on top of your security, as the top security card, this Digimon may Digivolve into Lucemon Chaos Mode from your trash without paying the cost. Both these boys have that in their effects, and it's just fantastic for putting the lava on top, because the lava's got the security to play a Lucemon out. Yeah, you get the idea. This guy's starter main phase on play isn't as great, but good searcher. Reveal the top 3 cards, grab an Angel, Archangel, 3 Great Angels, 7 Great Demon Lords among to the hand, and then you trash the rest. Doesn't search out the lava, which kind of sucks, but you get to trash the lava, which is almost as good. Anyways, and when this card will be played, if you don't have a level 5 or lower Digimon, you can reduce the play cost by 5. So yes, if you don't have a level 5 or lower Digimon, then you can reduce the play cost. Sorry, I've got to tell that to myself a couple of times because I keep messing it up. Anyways, back to Lucemon. Sorry, brand new guy. Almost skipped past him. Very important. He's a blocker now. Breeding, when Digivolving, this Digimon may move. Basically, so when you Digivolve, you can move it if you choose it to. Then the inheritable can go off and Cupimon. You can gain a memory back, draw 1. But it's just a fantastic way of raising quickly, getting that tempo out in your favor. And then we've got a kind of a similar effect to these guys. End of your turn by returning 5 cards with Lucemon in their text from your trash to the bottom of the deck. This Digimon may Digivolve into Lucemon Chaos Mode in the trash without paying the cost. So that's Lucemon in their text, just cards. So that's option cards. Don't have any tamer cards, I think, yet. But yeah, option cards included as well. So yeah, it's fantastic. And yes, of course, we've got what I would call our vanilla Lucemon, where he's just on play, recovery 1. It's fantastic just for playing out from the trash, so you can guarantee a recovery 1 instead of like your opponent may. They might be going for the last swing, and you can't give them that option. So yes, always be running 2 of him. Alright, on to our level 5s, skipping the level 4s of this deck, because there is no level 4s. Because all level 5s Digivolve over our level 3 Lucemon boys. Anyways, we are running for our level 5s 4 copies of the brand new Lucemon Chaos Mode from EX-10, 4 copies of Lucemon Chaos Mode from BT18, 3 copies of Lucemon Chaos Mode EX6, and 2 of the old school Lucemon Chaos Modes BT7. Yes, I still keep them in the deck. Again, sometimes you can't give your opponent an option to delete their Digimon or not. Sometimes you just got to delete one. On play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Tamers or level 6 or lower Digimon. Fantastic. Now, onto this brand new guy. First of all, he costs 1 less than the rest of this to Digivolve into Lucemon, so that's definite plus. When Digivolving, when attacking, not a once per turn. By trashing a card in your hand, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, recovery 1 deck. Yeah, that's crazy good effect. And all turns once per turn, this Digimon, when this Digimon will leave the battle area, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If the effect didn't delete, it don't leave. So yes, even if they try and save their Digimon, technically if the effect does not delete another Digimon, then this doesn't leave, so they have to. For some decks, they don't really care about that, they can just delete a rookie or whatever, and it doesn't affect them. But for some decks that just have the one big Digimon out, greatly affects them. Lucemon Chaos Mode, BT18. On play when Digivolving, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If the effect didn't delete, recovery 1 and trash your opponent's top security card. Then all turns once per turn, when he would leave the battle area, trashing your bottom security card, he doesn't leave. He's just fantastic. I find that he's just got great staying power, and that effect, both these guys have that on play when Digivolving effect. You can usually run this guy at 4 and this guy at 3. But yeah, this is the way I've gone. Anyways, onto this guy, on play when Digivolving. Again, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers, their choice. If the effect didn't delete, trust top card of their security stack and recovery 1. Now, if they don't have a Digimon or Tamer to delete, then you automatically recovery 1 deck and trash the top of their security card, just in case that wasn't obvious. So, all turns, when this Digimon will leave the battle area, by returning 1 Lucemon from its Digivolution cards, or your trash to the bottom of the deck, you may play 1 Lucemon Satan mode, or 1 level 6 7 Great Demon Lords from your trash without paying the cost. So ideally, now we want to play out the new Satan mode with this effect, which we'll get to right now, because we went through this guy. So onto our level 6s before the level 7s. Skipping levels left and right. Alright, for our level 6s, we have got 4 copies of Lucemon Lava from BT18. And 4 copies of Lucemon X Antibody from BT19. So, security effect, you may play a Lucemon from your trash without paying the cost. It's fantastic, that's why you usually put this guy on top from that Lucemon from BT18. It's just a fantastic combination. And yeah, hopefully you got a Lucemon in the trash to play out. Very important too. But yes, he works in synchronicity with the Satan modes. Breeding all turns, when any of your Lucemon Satan mode would leave the battle area. By moving this Digimon to the battle area, it doesn't leave, so a bit of protections. And then all turns, while you have a non-white Digimon or Lucemon in its name, none of your 0 DP Digimon can be deleted. So that way, yeah, he comes out, he saves Satan mode, and then because Satan mode is a non-white Digimon Lucemon in its name, he saves him from deletion. And yeah, you can get in some cheeky swings with him. He won't die to DP or anything. He just none of your 0 DP Digimon can be deleted. So that's either by battle or effect, I believe. Now, onto this cheeky guy, all turns once per turn. When this Digimon leaves the battle area, if a card with Lucemon in its name is in his Digivolution cards, by trashing both players' top security stacks, it doesn't leave. That's some great punishment there for trying to delete him. And then end of turn, once per turn, your opponent may trash their top security card. Effect didn't trash, recovery 1 deck and delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. A lot of people don't like this guy because he doesn't have a when Digivolving effect, but he's still fantastic, and just for that one option card as well that I keep in here, 7th Divine Cruz or whatever, really handy for that, obviously. Don't need the Lucemon X Antibody for that to work. Anyways, on to our level 7s, the Satan Boys. So we are running 3 copies of old school Lucemon Satan mode, not too old school, from BT18, and 2 copies of Lucemon Satan mode from EX-10. Yes, I'm still using this guy more. He's end of all turns, so much more punishing. Trash your opponent's top security card, effect in trash, delete one of their Digimon and their Tamers. So that's not optional for your opponent. They have to trash the top security card, and then when they've got none left, they would have to delete one of their Digimon and one of their Tamers. But when Digivolving, by playing a Lucemon Lava from your trash to the empty breeding area, that's how the Lucemon Lava gets into the breeding area, if you're wondering, by the way. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. So yeah, that's fantastic, and they both have similar effects when it comes to, I believe, getting the lava into the breeding area. So this guy's on play when Digivolving. That's why you prefer to play this guy from the EX6, because he's got the on play. So on play when Digivolving, by playing 1 Lucemon Lava from your trash to the empty breeding area without paying the cost, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. Awesome effect. And when Digivolving, when attacking just once per turn, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, trash the top security card and this Digimon unsuspends. So yeah, if you get to do the when attacking, you swing in. If they decide not to delete, you trash as well as checking, and then you unsuspend. Then you can check again for a 3rd check, and geez, the Paradise Lost is in your trash, which I'll get to soon. Then you can swing at the end of your turn without suspending, which is, yeah, that's just some crazy damage with this guy. Alright, on to our option cards. We've got no Tamers. For our options, we are running 4 copies of Paradise Lost, brand new guard, EX-10, amazing card. 2 copies of Dead or Alive from BT7, 2 copies of Jedi's House, personal choice from Starter Deck 21, 1 copy of Gospel of the Fallen Angel from BT18, and then we've got 1 copy, I'll just chuck in here, of Seven's Divine Kruz from BT19. So, let's see if we can make some real coins there. Good enough. Alright, onto Paradise Lost. So, brand new guy, amazing. If you have Digimon Lucemon in its name, you can ignore its color requirements, so you've just got yellow Lucemon out, or Satan mode. Don't need to worry about that. Trash, end of turn. Sorry, we'll get to that one later. We'll go to the main first. Main, until your opponent's turn ends, one of your Digimon Lucemon in the name gets Raid, Piercing, Blocker, and 3000 DP. So, that is just devastatingly powerful until their turn ends, so you can give your Digimon Blocker if you need to, but Raid and Piercing, crazy awesome. Get your Lucemon level 3s up to 13k. With Jedi's House, that gives your level 3 Digimon 3000 DP, level 3 or higher. So, yeah, you can get up to 16k level 3, which is crazy. And yes, trash end of turn. If you have a Digimon Lucemon in its name, by returning this card to the bottom of the deck, you trash your top security card, and one of your Digimon attacks without suspending. Yeah, this is the card I was talking about with Lucemon Satan mode, so you can get in that extra check whenever you want to. Alright, so just trash end of turn. As long as you've got a Lucemon out there, if it's swung, you need that 1 swing. Bang, just put this to the bottom of the deck, attack without suspending. Security, play Lucemon from your trash without paying the cost. Gotta love that. We've got a few effects like that. Seven's Divine Kruz has it, and Jedi's House has play level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. So yeah, it's fantastic. So we'll go on to Dead or Alive. You may play 1 purple level 5 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. If there are 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play 1 Digimon with Lucemon in its name without paying the cost instead. Yeah, I use that kind of an emergency out because it is so costly. Like, it's crazy costly. It's much like Seven's Divine Kruz. I don't find me playing it that much. It's more like if it just ends up in my hand and I got something to trash, because its effect activates in the trash as well as a main. But yeah, just great if you got 10 or more. And just play out Satan mode, play out the new guy on play. Crazy good. So, Seven's Divine Kruz. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon till they have as many as you have security cards. If this effect deleted, recovery 1 deck. I gotta be honest, I like to never use that effect. I'm sure it'll be handy in some situations, but I haven't yet used it. So, trash your turn. When any Digimon digivolve into Lucemon X antibody, you can turn this card to the bottom of the deck, and your opponent may trash their top security card. If the effect didn't trash, recovery 1. So just an extra bit of pain on top of X antibody's effect end of turn, which is fantastic. Alright, that's it for the deck list. Onto the strategy guide. Welcome back, Digibronies. The strategy to this deck is quite simple. You at least want a rookie and the option card Paradise Lost in your opening hand. So start off by hatching. Then simply digivolving into Lucemon for a cost of 5, draw for digivolving, and passing turn. Once turn has passed, we draw. Then we shall raise our Lucemon, and when a Lucemon is raised from the breeding area to the battle area by trashing a card in our hand, which will be Lucemon Chaos mode, we can gain a memory, and we can draw 1. Then start of main phase, by trashing a card in our hand, our opponent may trash their top security card. If this effect didn't trash, we recover 1. We shall then play the option card Paradise Lost for a cost of 2. Main, until your opponent's turn ends, one of our Digimon with Lucemon in its name gets Raid, Piercing, and Blocker, and 3000 DP for the turn. We can ignore its color requirements if we have a Lucemon in its name on the field. So, we shall swing for 13k with Piercing. Then, we shall simply play a Lucemon Lava from our hand for a cost of 6. And, end of turn, once per turn, by placing a level 6 Digimon as our top security card, this Digimon may digivolve into Chaos mode from the trash without paying the cost. We shall digivolve into Chaos mode. Draw for digivolving, and when digivolving, when attacking by trashing a card from our hand, which will be another Paradise Lost, our opponent may delete one of their Digimon Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, we can recover 1 deck. If during your opponent's turn they swing at our security, we can reveal Lucemon Lava, a security effect which allows us to play 1 Lucemon from our trash without paying the cost. We shall play Lucemon, which allows us to unplay, recover 1. Once turn has passed, we draw. Then we shall swing with our Lucemon Chaos mode, and with our Lucemon. Then we shall simply digivolve into Lucemon Satan mode for a cost of 6. Draw for digivolving. And on play when digivolving, by placing a lava from our trash to an empty space in the breeding area, we can delete one of our opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. And then, end of turn, trash, we can return this card to the bottom of the deck if we have a Digimon with Lucemon as the name, and by trashing the top of our security card, one of our Digimon can attack without suspending. We shall use Lucemon to attack without suspending, and when digivolving, when attacking, once per turn, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, trash their top security card, and this Digimon unsuspends. Swinging for game. It's as simple as that, Digibronies. Don't forget to like and subscribe.